Hey there, friends. It's Trucker Ray with an update from Ely, Nevada. I know I do a lot of updates from here, but it just happens to be after a day of picking up in Washington State. It just happens to be the go-to place to park for the day, or the night rather. And then from today I'll make it down to Yuma, because that's, again, our regular route that's going down there. Again, I just wanted to give you an update and let you know how things are going with me. I am recording this specific trip. And some of you might even ask, you do a lot of the same lane. Doesn't it get a little boring recording the same trips all the time? Well, you know what? Again, this is part of the reality of trucking. There's a lot of us out there in this industry that have the same lanes. We have the same routes. And it can be a bit monotonous, but you know what? There's always something that happens different. And that's what I try to do on my videos. I try to change it up. Like, for example, if I would have had a little bit more time today, I might have done some drone footage or whatnot. But because these particular runs that I'm doing right now is so limited on time, you don't have time to stop and do anything. Hopefully the next rounder I'm doing, I'll have a little bit more time on my hands. But yeah, it is what it is. I got to deliver this load tomorrow morning. It gives me no time to stop and smell the roses or even anything. Or I can barely even have time to even get a coffee across the street. Just get up, do your pre-trip, and go. And it's not absolutely that terrible on this particular run, because if I get it delivered Friday, there's always a chance I can get a load out on Saturday, so I can get out sooner. So there's pros and cons of having to do this particular cycle that I'm on right now. But the next time I get into Langley, I do have a few things to do. I want to see an optometrist about getting some better reading glasses. So I'm going to ask for an extra day off. I'm sure they'll give it to me. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I am, like I said, recording this trip. This is going to be my inaugural trip with my new software, and I got a new camera angle now, the sleeper view, and I'm looking forward to that. I've been testing it. There's a couple things I did with the mount of the sleeper view. I had one thing hanging from the top before. It wasn't any good. I noticed there was too much vibration. It looked like there was always an earthquake going on. So I'm like, okay, I can't use that. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but I have a bar right across behind my seats. That's not mounted to the seats. They're just in behind the seats with a bungee cord holding them in place. So there's no mounts, there's no drilling holes, nothing. I don't want to do anything like that with this truck. It's brand new, and the worst I'm going to do is maybe put a piece of Velcro on it, but that can come off. And I checked some of the footage the other day, and the camera was absolutely 100% stable. Totally thrilled. So the sleeper view is going to look really cool. You guys are going to love it. And if you're not sure what I mean, it's going to be like you're sitting in the sleeper looking out. You're going to see the windshield. You're going to see the steering wheel, the gauges. You're going to see what I see or anybody else sees when they're inside the truck. That's the view you will get. I'm not always going to use it. I'll be switching from that to the regular front camera looking out of the windshield, because when you got the camera looking out of the windshield, you're not really seeing what I'm seeing, and sometimes the entire window can be caked with snow and you don't even know it, but there's a little spot that the camera can see through, and it looks like, oh, this is wonderful. But then when you see from the inside what I'm looking at, this side's clogged with snow, that side's clogged with snow, and I'm like this, trying to see where I'm going, find a safe place to pull over. I've gone through that before. And so I just thought this would be really nice, especially coming up to, as we approach winter and the winter weather that's going to be kicking in soon. I'm absolutely tickled pink that we're not quite in the middle of November, but and look at this weather. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's like, I don't think there's any clouds at all anywhere right here. It's totally beautiful, totally clear. So, yeah. All right. I went across the street to McDonald's and had a coffee, or grabbed a coffee rather. And I've been trying to drink coffee and enjoy it. I don't have coffee every single day. And I put my whipping cream in there, which is it's like regular cream, but it's whipped. and it's like it's a little higher in fat, which is good, but no sugar in it. So I've noticed that is really, really enjoyable on my coffee. But my sister introduced me to a few things to try, and at this health food store I went to, I grabbed these. They're stevia drops. They're like liquid drops, and you just put a couple in a cup of coffee or whatever, and it just kind of gives it a little bit of a sweet flavor, but not much. So I'm trying this. It also has a vanilla flavor to it, and this is nice. This is not bad. I'll show you what I'm using in case you're curious. Not bad. It's not very sweet. It's enough. They're called Sweet Drops. I don't know if you can even see that. Sweet Drops by Sweet Leaf, and it's vanilla cream. It's actually pretty good. I don't have coffee every single day. I have it maybe twice a week or something in the morning, and when I get back on my reset, I'll have a coffee. So I'm not going to use very much of it. But it's nice when you want a coffee and you want to like, you know what, I really want a little bit of flavor today. I'm tired of tasting that bitterness. So there you go. All right, friends. Well, I'm going to get going here and start my pre-trip and make our way to San Luis. And like I said, we are recording this video, so we'll probably get it done more than likely when we get back into town. So not this weekend, but maybe Wednesday or Thursday we'll have it uploaded. I'll do my very best. There's a little bit of a learning curve with the new software, so I might be delayed a bit, but trust me, it'll be worth it. So blessings, everyone, in the name of Yeshua, from Ely, Nevada. Bye for now.